What's good, YouTube? Your boy on Day20TJ back with another video. Today we gonna react to the most disrespectful MCU moment ever by Blink Boy featuring I can't see that. Coden. I'm gonna call him Super. So yeah, let's gonna get straight into it. I just watched the Buzz game. My Bucks just won, so we just gotta wait and see. Atlanta gotta lose so we can make the playoffs though. Hey, comment below if you're a Bucks fan, and if y'all Atlanta fan, hope y'all lose tomorrow. I really do. Hope the Saints whoop y'all. I hope they do though. But enough talking. Let's get straight to the video.
So throughout the entirety of the MCU, there's been some very disrespectful moments, like them trying to play in audience faces and dropping a Miss Marvel movie. These are the exact type of moments we're gonna focus on today. This is the most disrespectful moments in MCU history.
Let's get into it, chat. Let's get into it. Most disrespectful moment. Hey, comment down below. What was the most disrespectful moment in MCU history? Comment down below. I don't got one top of my head though. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of movies I watch. This movie, a lot of movies and stuff I watch. So I can't really tell you because I can't go on top of my head. But leave a comment down below what you think.
Give me rent.
You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door!
Coming into the MCU, we were used to the idea of Hulk being a giant, unstoppable force. The Shaquille O'Neal of Marvel, just dunking his nuts on opposition's heads. But Infinity War was the start of him becoming the unincredible Hulk. The Mad Titan Thanos beat the Incredible out of this nigga. Thanos and his goons hit him.
That nigga Thanos beat the fuck out of Hulk, bro. Like, it was crazy.
Arrived by on Thor's ship and told them to empty their pockets looking for the stone. Bro is holding Thor by the head and pressing Loki for the Tesseract. Loki thought he had an ace up his sleeve. Hulk was in the back of the room waiting for his dramatic entrance to burst through the curtains, but they didn't realize they were subbing in Tony Snell. Cause Hulk jumps out and tackles Thanos, putting paws on him to start with. Had us in the first half, but we gotta remember this is Kevin Feige's MCU. They prefer giving spotlight to the 4 Eternal fans than a good Hulk. So despite Hulk trying his absolute heart out, the cameraman pans to Squidward stopping his chopped twin from going in and says, "Let him have his fun."
Let him have his fun.
We already gotta get hit with ass, bro, already.
We knew it was over. The Make-A-Wish hits have ran out. That wouldn't be the first time they did someone dirty. Niggas asked for Superman and got A-Train instead. Thanos starts absolutely obliterating Hulk, putting together combos on him that I've never seen done before. You gotta really think, bro. This is the strongest Avenger, and Squidward just called him some fun little practice. Imagine pulling up, calling Floyd Mayweather a quick little sparring match and beating.
He did downplay the hell out of Hulk, bro. I was getting his ass whooped though. Like, I saw that, bro. I watched him like 3 times. I think his ass whooped. Then you go to like the end game. I think that's the end game. That nigga started meditating, doing some more. That's just crazy.
That's some shit I'd only think that a Harry Potter book could do to him. Thanos finishes off Hulk by kneeing him in the face and lifting him up into the sky. Everything the light touches is yours, son, slamming him onto the ground. The beatdown was so vicious and so disrespectful from so many angles that
Now, the beatdown was crazy, and that slam was... Nobody smiling that type of slam, bro. Yo, you gonna get scoliosis.
Sent Hulk into hiding for the rest of the movie.
Bye, have a great time.
He beat and embarrassed that nigga so bad, he gave him a life-changing fade, turned that nigga into a model citizen for the rest of the MCU. All of a sudden, he wearing glasses now.
Did you get that? That's good.
He turned bro's life around, made him realize that fighting life is not for him anymore. But Hulk isn't the only Marvel
Put that man in retirement.
getting done like a G League player. Spider-Man's Spidey sense is going off. Someone done ripped ass and he will figure out who did it. He senses out the ill will from Green Goblin, leading to a bunch of chaos to break loose in the house. Electro got a hairline, and now that nigga's switching up, shooting electricity everywhere, forcing Spider-Man into an ISO with Green Goblin, webbing to the ceiling and slamming bro through the ground, landing a punch. But this Green Goblin fought Toby's Spider-Man. That's a real nigga Spider-Man. You a lightweight to me, Iron Boy Jr. Grabbing Spider-Man, throwing him through the glass door, and then through the wall. Ragdoll, bro. This Spider-Man, not Daredevil, the man without dodging. You're not supposed to be manhandling him like this. And I knew it got really bad when, while beating Peter's ass, he telling bro, you strong enough to have it all, but too weak to take it.
Strong enough to have it all? Too weak to take it!
Giving out Uncle Iroh quotes mid-ass beating is crazy. That's gotta be peak frustration. This
nigga quoting and whooping your ass. You gotta make a comeback. You gotta make a comeback. There's no way out.
Jordan trash talking them, bro calling out ass, and it's just like, damn, that nigga's that ass right. He's got 40, but it gets worse. Spider-Man jumps on Green Goblin's shoulders, punching him, and Green Goblin is just laughing at him like he's tickling him. Nah, he giving all he got, and it's not enough. She talking
that
about
CTE hitting. He said he don't feel nothing. That CTE hitting. Straight CTE.
Bitch, this all the dick I got. Spider-Man keeps punching him, successfully being rage baited, and Green Goblin slams him through the ground.
Oh my god.
And instead of continuing fighting, instead of putting more paws on Spider-Man, he literally just walks away, leaving him there. He didn't even find it necessary. He didn't even find it worth his time to beat Spider-Man's butt some more. A nigga like Scorpion would have relished at this moment. Oh yeah, the rest of the Sinister Six not gonna believe this. Not only that, but Green Goblin then goes on to kill this man's aunt. Once she gave the "with great power comes great responsibility" line, I knew she was cooked. That shit is a death sentence. If I was ever in a Marvel project, I'm putting it in my contract. I'm never saying that line.
Great power comes great responsibility.
Shit.
Imagine being able to hold an app with your name on it.
I won't lie, that's a part of Spider-Verse, bro. They say that, bro, it's over with.
You not killing me off.
And so now we got the Hulk versus Tony scene. Hulk was out there wilding out, and Tony had a contingency plan, moving like Batman. You think bro would have some chemical shit or tranquilizer dart, but nah, son brought out the Whoop Hulk Ass 3000. And I mean, don't get it twisted. Needing to be game planned against does mean something for real. Cause they not game planning against dudes like Kwame Brown. Or, in the 4th grade Ninja War, Kabuto wasn't game planning against dudes like Kiba. Come on now. Nah, the way.
Why would he game planning against Kiba? Kiba ass. If you a Kiba fan, I don't know what to tell you.
This man was flying in to get belt was crazy. Started off by putting his ass in a cage. Mans was so much of a menace, it had no one out there screaming "Free Hulk," and they be saying that shit for anybody. Hulk eventually breaks out and starts flailing on this civilian's car, sitting there like, what did I do? So Tony Stark had to come in himself and start ore farming with the Hulkbuster suit. And Hulk can't see his face, but he know he has that dumbass smirk under that mask. So he tosses a car right at him, making him catch it, and he shoulder checks him right into the ground. So Stark is like, bet, looks like we gonna have to do this the hard way. Flies in, grabs his face on some Broly shit, and drags his body straight through the ground. Hulk was not liking it, so he kicks him off, and yeah, it only gets more disrespectful from here. Because after that, Hulk is gonna lunge at him, and Tony with one hand grabs him, tosses him, and then he's gonna beam him. Bro, he was already flying away. The beam was not necessary.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was not necessary to do.
This gets Hulk nothing more angry, because Tony's gonna walk up, clueless as hell, and Hulk sneaks him, sends him flying away, and before he could even land, he stabs him in the back and starts ripping his suit into pieces. And every piece he was ripping off was costing like 10 mil, so Tony said, oh nah, get off my shit. Realized that his arm still had function and uses it to punch him right off, sending him flying right into the civilian. Yeah, his ass had no concern for public safety. Everything is straight destructible environments.
Listen, bro, the whole Avengers don't got no mean for safety. They'll destroy everything, everything, and go on by their day. Like,
Hulk's gonna run back in and make sure to cause.
By the time when they done, it was like they went on war in New York. Like, when they did went to war, like they got bombed in some more. It's terrible.
Way there.
I can't live in the
rebuild his arm, but it was still loading in, and Hulk was getting too close for comfort. So while his arm was reattaching, he's gonna beam him, hit him with the big laser, and Hulk does a spin move. Finishes building the arm, and they have this cinematic clash. The fight was actually looking pretty smooth until Tony decides to grab him, throw him on the floor, and do this.
Oh my god.
The whooping was so bad, he was trying to put his foot in his mouth. But yeah, after that moment, there was really nothing else in that fight that really stuck with me. Like, I understand the cage, I understand the suit being that strong to toss bro across the maps, but nah. This function Tony decided to install was there for nothing but disrespect. Ain't no way. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Repeated headshots was actually gonna subdue him. Yeah, nah, bro. You did this to embarrass him.
From one Marvel GOAT to another, Iron Man is on Titan and finds himself in an ISO situation versus Thanos. We're just coming off seeing Thanos beat down the Hulk and beat Doctor Strange, snatching his chain, telling 4PF to come get it back in blood. So I think a lot of us didn't give Iron Man much of a chance, but he's surprisingly putting together successful moves. Had me thinking, hold on, maybe Tony can actually do something here. Going as far as to trap Thanos' hand to the ground and charge up, landing a vicious left on his dome. But this man Thanos had the audacity to kneel there.
Before he went, bro, that nigga was cooking. You would think he was cooking, but watch how Thanos gonna whoop ass.
Will you marry me position. Look Tony in the eyes, touch his cut, and tell him,
all that for a drop of blood.
With a smile on his face. At that point, I would have just given up. Hey, you know what, Thanos? You low-key got off on the wrong foot for real, bro. I low-key fuck with your vision. But Iron Man is too honorable, getting ground and pounded, leaving scars on his suit like he brought shame to the Fire Nation, then blasting him away. He starts walking down Iron Man while he's using that big brain to figure something out, forming a dagger to stab Thanos and getting reversed and stabbed in the gut. Tony was going at 100%, while Thanos was moving in slow motion like a light-skinned nigga. He then puts his hand on bro's head and tells him, good try, buddy. You had a good career.
Hell no. I couldn't do that one. I couldn't do that. Nigga touching my head like these. He said, you had a great one. You had a great run, great career. I was trying to put you out. Told you can't. I would have went out like a bitch, bro.
This is really crazy.
I would have pulled something out the ass.
One of the greatest heroes, and Thanos doing him like how I be doing my wheelchair homie in basketball. No easy buckets, nigga. He then looks at Tony and tells him, I hope they remember you, before getting ready to assassinate him. God damn, bro. The level of disrespect is insane. Tony gotta come back with a diss track or something. Tell that nigga he not gonna talk like this.
Why he looking at me?
And if it wasn't for Doctor Strange offering the stone, Tony would have died right then and there. Iron Man was fortunate enough to get out of there with his life. So the Thunderbolts got introduced and immediately done dirty. And no, I'm not just talking about the box office for the movie. Valentina calls John Walker a bootleg Captain America right to his face. So disrespectful, he had to up the poll on her instantly. I get why he feel that way, but let's be real. Was she wrong? They threatened to fight Bob, and he's like, come on guys, just surrender, don't do this. Nigga warning them about the crazy beatdown they're about to take, but Hopper doesn't listen, getting punched into the wall instantly. Crazy. That's supposed to be the muscle of the group. Yelena trying to tell the Thunderbolts to chill. Shorty got it confused. It's not Bob who needs protecting. Bob blocks Walmart Cap, shit had no effect, and then blocks him and Ghost, force pushing everyone away like Darth Vader. Bucky been waxed
like
Winter Soldier movie, shooting off Uzis, and Sentry just stops them, sending them back over, and Payless Cap saves Bucky's life. It's kind of poetic. No matter who holds the shield, they always got Bucky's back. Sentry stops Red Guardian, doing Hopper with...
That's a W. He said, whoever holds the shield got Bucky's back. That's a W.
The shield, they always got Bucky's back. Sentry stops Red Guardian, doing Hopper with his own daughter's abilities. And peep Bob's face, bro. This nigga looks genuinely confused as to why Red Guardian wants to fight him. He looks bored of the fact that this is a fight he has to take.
Oh, that nigga ain't taking... That nigga ain't taking no damage at all. He's just sitting there. Like, that's how you know he whooping ass.
Disrespect. He stops Red Guardian's punch, pushing him out the window, dangling the fact that he could kill him over him, bringing him back, throwing him into the bar. Ghost thought she was Casper and no one would see her. Sentry moonwalks out of there, punching her away, eating Walker's shield hit. And as if that wasn't enough, Lil Broing as it is, he catches the
And mind you, he got the same special expression over these niggas' ass. Like, what is it, a 4-on-1 or a 5-on-1? One of the two, it don't matter. He just sitting there like these. And putting the beats on niggas like.
And turns that shit into a taco, punching him off the screen.
Mind you, these are all
metal shield
humans,
like it was a piece of paper. Bucky tried to get back to his heyday, recreating the Winter Soldier move, but it ain't work. Getting it shut down by Sentry, punching him up, catching him, punching him
that
down.
nigga's like the Superman of the verse.
Jumps on his back and tried hitting him with police brutality. But he eating that tase gun, squishing her against the roof, catching and tossing her. Nigga tossing the girl that
Nah, this one I don't get right.
That tase squishing.
No human surviving that. I don't care what anybody saying. No human surviving that.
Against the roof, catching and tossing her. Nigga tossing the girl that been feeding for him the whole movie. Utter disrespect. Sentry is tracking Invisible Ghost and just grabs her by the throat. The actions he's doing are so disrespectful, and the nonchalant attitude just makes everything worse, bro. Nigga's holding one, eats bullets, melting the pistol in his hands. Red Guardian tries to sneak Bob with a chair, but Bob not falling for it, knocking his ass away with the whole bar.
What I don't get right, why do he still fight this nigga? This nigga he didn't take no damage. He had the same special expression, and now he just sitting there. Like, why still fight this man? Why?
Like they some badass
I just got out of there. That's just me though.
And then decides I don't want to play with y'all anymore, throwing both away to the side. These supposed to be the new Avengers and all laid out like some bums, but there's one left. It's Bucky. Sentry posted up like every nigga ever, taking a photo, watching Bucky get up all dramatically, taking off his jacket. It's time to get active.
Come on, Bucky.
You done messed up this time, Bob. Bucky about to turn back the clock, charging in, landing a left on the chin. Nigga jumped in the air like Markiplier, landing a right, a gut punch, and uppercut, and then just gets his hand caught. Nigga not even dodging, just standing there taking teddy bear hits. He then rips off Bucky's arm and smacks him with the shit,
that boy backhand.
And just to put the cherry on top of the disrespect cake, he tossed that nigga his arm back. Said, "Here, bro, keep it." But the Illuminati wasn't nearly as lucky.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a crazy one. 4v1, nigga sat there and didn't lose no face expression. Took a nigga arm and slapped, and backhand slapped him. Back arm slapped him.
Professor X, Mr. Fantastic, Captain Marvel, Captain Carter, and Black Bolt, a team designed to protect the multiverse, the gatekeepers. Don't ask them, yo bro, where you get those eats from? They gon' tell you, damn, that shit that ass burnt down right after I left. They pull up on Wanda, Mr. Fantastic telling her she better relax.
You've possessed an innocent woman, but you can still do the right thing. Let her go.
One scream and Black Bolt can fuck you up. They gassing him up like the Lakers were doing with THT. He was built like Mr. Krabs.
I never listen. That lightning nigga, he never been like really that good. He always, every time I see him, he lost. I mean, I don't think he's big.
We knew that nigga wasn't next up, bro. She tells them, what mouth? He screams to only boom himself. Okay, I mean, sure, she talked crazy too.
Oh yeah, I remember this actually, I do. It's been a while.
Multiverse protector, but surely it stops there. But nope. She turns to Mr. Fantastic, turning him into shredded confetti paper. Someone need to scoop that nigga up and put him in a gift bag. At least then he could be somewhat useful that way. That then leaves Captain Marvel and Captain Carter. Wanda throws Captain Carter and she copies Steve's shit word for word, bar for bar. Talk about something. I can do this all day. I guess the day is over, bitch. Cause Wanda reverses her, throwing the shield back, cutting her in half. I'm crying, bro. Really talking about something. I can do this all day. You couldn't do it for another 5 minutes. She then blows Captain Marvel out of the air and squishes her like a cockroach under a statue. Professor X then gets confused, thinking this a Fox movie. You not getting no love here, my nigga. Getting his neck snapped while trying to invade Wanda's mind. She can't let anyone seeing how she was dreaming about Vision's big-ass motherboard.
What do you mean by that?
Unfortunately, none of the goats are safe. Prince T'Challa, the king of Wakanda, and also the Black Panther.
We was on Wanda for like 3 minutes. It took 3 minutes to whoop. Everybody died. Damn. Then that nigga want the dog. That nigga want the
Seen
dog.
with the level of glaze that LeBron is seeing right now, like a god, their hero.
Let's say, like, you know what I'm saying, you finally meet LeBron James, you feel me? And you say, hey, my name's Harrison. And he just calls you the wrong name. He said, what's up, Harold? Do you change your birth certificate to Harold?
No question, change it.
So you'd imagine the surprise when this random man with a bad cut pulls up talking about he's Wakandan out of nowhere. That nigga can be Jamaican for all we know. He claims his name is Killmonger, and not only that, but he challenges for the throne, to which T'Challa accepts. Everybody was probably
and then T'Challa got his ass whooped.
Bro squabbled with the
that boy got his ass whooped by that nigga, bro.
I know Creed was trained by Rocky, but come on now, there's levels to this. So for T'Challa to be embarrassed and beaten down so incredibly bad in front of his girl, his mom, his homies, his whole community on his turf is so beyond disrespectful. Mad people just lost some money. I know, niggas parlay got sold. Not only that, while on the ground, swinging and missing, looking sorry as hell, Killmonger looks to the crowd of people, a bunch of fans with T'Challa, I traveled all the way from China to watch you signs, and says, is this your king? Not once, but twice.
Is this your king?
Disrespectful.
Stop! He's already dead.
This is how you can lose the weight the way you...
But that nigga took the biggest L of all time. He come back, take the biggest dub of all time. Ain't that something, nigga?
Nah, that's just wrong. If Killmonger wasn't black, you best believe I would have called this racist. He then lifts T'Challa up into the air and chucks that man off the cliff. This is my kingdom now. Probably went and played on his PS5, smashed his hose, and reclined his throne to his liking now. Even went and destroyed the herbs, disrespecting his whole religion, his whole tradition. He said the Black Panther stops with me now. That's just a crazy level of disrespect. Not only that, but then he sticks Black Panther's own friends against him to fight him at the end of the movie. That's alright though. BP pulled back up and got his get back in the end. Y'all don't remember MJ getting swept in the first round? Only the championships. It's all good. These last ones are way faster and less significant, but I thought I'd mention them for funsies. We got Black Panther versus Hawkeye squaring up. Nigga Clint in his mind thought this was a heavyweight fight. Nobody watching this, bro. This is as one-sided as it gets. Clint is talking about something we haven't met yet. I'm Clint, but he must have thought he was relevant or something.
Met yet? I'm Clint.
Who? There's a reason you had to introduce yourself in the first place, my nigga. You think Cap or Tony needed to? BP looks him in the eyes and says, I don't care, before laying him out.
I don't care.
Alright, so for the final disrespectful moment, it's gonna be Hulk.
What's the reason? Bro. Like, Hawkeye, you was never that good. You was on that first Avengers movie. Like, that was it, bro.
They're getting
even they even do that.
Because before that moment, Hawkeye's gonna take aim, fire, and look at Loki's dummies trying to aura farm. Man, hell no.
Oh shit.
He's supposed to be a trickster god, by the way. But right after that, Hulk is gonna jump through, push him through the window.
Oh my god.
The wall falls down.
Well, Hulk was so dirty.
ISO he wants, rubbing his hands. But he's gonna get up and say this.
Enough! You are all of you beneath me. I am a god, you dumb creature. And I will not.
Yeah, we're not trying to hear all that. He grabs him mid-sentence and does this.
Bro, that's so iconic, bro. That's so iconic. Iconic me.
Oh! And if that wasn't disrespectful enough, he's gonna walk away talking about some
puny god.
That was really bad when Hulk had aura. What happened?
Well, that nigga had aura, bro. He said puny god and walked away like he was the man. Like,
nah, the moment was so disrespectful that they started to reproduce this shit in different mediums. I've seen this shit in Dragon Ball. I've seen this shit in JJK. Even when I hop on Rivals, they made sure to add that Hulk animation just in case you really want to violate. And the crazy part is, that move is not even good. The move doesn't even end your opponent for real, and you're just a still target. Doing this to someone mid-game is just for pure disrespect.
Not for real. I never played like that. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope y'all liked the video. For real. Let me full screen my screen real quick. Hope y'all like the video. I'm gonna post it tomorrow. I'm gonna try to post it tomorrow. But you know, I work overnight and shit, so I'm gonna try to post some shit, right? But I hope you did a video. What's the most disrespectful MCU? In y'all opinion, watching this video, what's y'all opinion? I ain't gonna lie. Either the Hulk one, cause that nigga changed his whole life going to get Thanos, or that or the that lady, I forgot her name. That for like killed the nigga that used sound to kill somebody. The last nigga got fucked over. The girl version of Captain America got fucked over, and Captain Marvel got fucked over. Like the black version of her. But yeah, hope y'all like the video. Make sure you comment, subscribe to the video. Catch y'all in the next video. We gone.